Today's episode is brought to you by Mazars.
SoundCartel.
Corporate social responsibility, charitable giving. These were big buzzwords prior to the COVID crisis, so where do they sit now? Well, in the new normal, there's a huge shift towards meaningful and purposeful retail that's driving an increase in conversion to sale. So, what are these opportunities, and how can you integrate them into your marketing strategy? From SoundCartel, I'm Nicole Goodman, and this is Business Essentials Daily. In the previous episode, Jeremy Meltzer, CEO and founder of I=Change, made the case for the importance of giving, the demand for brands to deliver both purpose and product, and why so many businesses are approaching I=Change to give customers this very option. In order to be relevant, retailers must give back. It's that simple, Jeremy says. But at the same time, businesses also need to make money. And he's excited about the opportunities for retailers to do just that. Because, as he also states, it's not enough just to say, do this because it feels good. It's really about, do this because it's good for your business. In this episode, Jeremy explains how I=Change is challenging the traditional ideas of retail and how marketing return shouldn't be seen as a cost, but rather a win-win for everyone involved. He begins by explaining to me how the platform tools can be integrated within a retailer's marketing plan and the stunning results that are proving both meaningful and profitable solutions.
It's really fascinating. We have and remain very pragmatic about this. So we knew if we could prove the business case, this is the way we could unlock enormous growth and impact for our NGO partners. So we've had an entrepreneurial lens from day one around the build and the implementation and measuring the impact. And so given that it's a digital platform, we can track this. A number of our brands have run tests, and what we're starting to see is fascinating. I mean, this was considered quote-unquote corporate social responsibility, a nice to have. A retailer would have it in the back end of a backlink saying we support, which doesn't mean anything, or 1% of profits, like it means everything and nothing. Yeah. It's like, okay, I=Change reimagine it, $1, a clear amount from every sale. It engages customers with every transaction. They choose where it goes. They have that full experience. So what we're seeing is that brands who build this we give back messaging, which is what this unlocks for them, they can say we give back from every sale. Already it's a powerful brand statement. They're putting it in what they call their acquisition campaigns, which is those campaigns, those newsletters, social media messaging to drive customers into the funnel, so into the e-commerce funnel. Then they're putting messages on their homepage. Brands can put a live count to show how much they're raising in real time on their site. So we've got tech tools to make that really simple. Build that on the product page, the basket page when you're about to check out. Yeah. What we're seeing is that those messages right at that point of sale, at that critical point saying, check out and your choice equals change, we're seeing that increase conversions. And only if, the maths is very simple, if one sale occurs, which wouldn't have, then the brand earns, let's say, that $100 for the pair of shoes, but it only costs them $1 in the donation.
Yes.
So it doesn't have to drive many more additional transactions, i.e. successful transactions per month, to pay for itself. Anything more for most brands are more than 1.5% as a net increase in transactions. This is unlocking new revenue. And we've seen this up to 3 to 4%. Brands, for example, they use Facebook retargeting.
Yes.
We had a brand recently who, instead of retargeting around their afterpay messages saying, split your payment, they put I=Change, we give back. That drove them an 87% increase in conversions to sale,
wow,
which also resulted in a 47% reduction in cost per acquisition for that customer.
Amazing.
And so brands that are putting across their newsletters, so EDMs, they're generally called, both messages of product and then purpose. So talking about here's our lovely products, sale, promotions, whatever we're doing, plus our impact and what we're achieving as a business in our social and environmental impact. We're seeing this also drive conversions to sale, so click-throughs conversions to sale of up to 60% compared to regular product-only EDMs. So we're getting data like this quite often now, and it's really exciting to be able to talk the language of retail and say, guys, cool, these are the results. Retail's been challenged for a long time, and I know a lot of fantastic retailers and they're really passionate about what they do, but there has been a lack of new ideas in this space for a long time. And outside of kind of the payment space of like buy now, pay later, there hasn't been any great innovations. And what we're proving now to retailers is that, look, you can actually give back, see this as a meaningful part of your marketing, treat it as such so that you would expect a return. We can give you the tools to unlock that additional growth in a way that customers want to buy from brands of purpose more than ever before. You can be addressing the growing needs in the community, become significantly more relevant as a retail business. And really, it's a sort of a win-win in that way.
Absolutely.
We give 100% of the donations, really clear about our business model. And in order to do so, we charge the brands an additional fixed fee per transaction, which actually gets absorbed in the tax deduction that they receive. So it still ends up costing them around $1 in total.
Yeah.
But what that does is enable 100% of their donation to go through to the charitable projects of their choice. So ultimately very simple, but we're excited about that marketing return because we understand it's not enough to say do this because it feels good. It's really about do this because it's good for your business. And in doing so, it does become a win-win for everyone.
Amazing. Can customers and or retailers choose to donate more than $1?
They can actually. Some brands have set up and giving $5 with every sale, or sometimes they increase a donation amount to say, look, we're going to double our donation for 24 hours. Also, once the customer chooses the project where they want to send the retailer's donation, they can add to it with their own money.
Right.
So they can add another $2, $5, whatever they want. So yes, they can.
Now, Jeremy, if a business owner listening wants to join I Equals Change, how can they do that?
Very simple. Just reach out to us through the website, iequalchange.com. Let us know that you're interested. We'll send you some documentations and next steps and go from there. The whole process is pretty straightforward. Just start on the website.
And how else are you planning on making an impact? So what's next for I Equal Change?
Look, we're ambitious, right? I mean, we plan to turn this into the new normal in Australia and then globally, that in order to be relevant, you must give back with every sale. It's as simple as that. And we plan to power that experience. We're building a lot of tools. We're investing a lot in our technology. We're helping brands share those stories of impact, personal stories of lives changed, so they can communicate the impact that they're having. And we know that this is what customers want. They want to see it. They care. We're all customers. We all want to know that the brands we're buying from stand for something more than product and profit. And our goal is to turn this into the new normal for business in Australia and then globally.
That was I Equal Change founder and CEO Jeremy Meltzer. Find out how you can partner with I Equal Change at iequalchange.com. The link to the website will also be available in this episode's show notes. This episode of Business Essentials Daily is produced by the team at SoundCartel. Thanks for listening. I'm Nicole Goodman. We'll bring you more Be Daily tomorrow. Follow at BE Daily Podcast across social media and head to bedaily.com.au for more from the Business Essentials Daily podcast. SoundCartel. This episode was brought to you by Mazars. To find out more, visit mazars.com.au. That's mazars.com.au.